Good morning and welcome to another morning mindfulness. It is 7:30-ish and it's about 7 degrees out. So let's get going. It is literally all ice out here today. We're going to have to hurdle some snowbanks, but I opted for my entire snowsuit today just for this reason. It's actually not that cold. My face is a little cold. We're back in our little walking area. Last week I was still recovering from Paris, and so I opted to listen to what my body was saying and just sleep in and go to my Orange Theory classes but not do anything excessive. So I didn't walk last week. We're back this week. I told myself, you need to get out there. Ooh, can you hear how crunchy the ground is? I got my micro spikes on. This week, on top of walking, I have been working on when I wake up, instead of immediately opening my phone and scrolling through apps and whatever, I've been reading. So my brother got me a new book for Christmas. I've been reading that and I actually really like it. And I feel like it's not making any huge changes in my life, but I just feel better about the fact that I'm not getting up, scrolling for 10, 20, 30 minutes and wasting all that time when I could be doing literally anything else. So I've been being mindful about that when I get up. The other thing that I just kind of mentioned a little bit earlier was that I'm being mindful about listening to my body. Because when I get tired for extended days, I get sick. So listening when my body needs a break is important, especially when I'm traveling so much. Just got back from Paris, which is a big time change. And then next Friday, I leave for Ireland, which is also going to be another 6-hour time change. So just making sure that I'm not pushing myself too hard. Can you see how crazy I'm walking? The snow is all ice to keep falling through. I have a hard time saying no. So this weekend I have all these plans that I also have to work, but I want to make sure I can see everybody that I want to see. Because I want to make sure I'm making time to see the people in my life that I care about. It's my brother's birthday, I want to go see him. We're doing a Galentine's party this weekend, but I work Friday and Saturday, and these events are taking place Friday night, Saturday night, which is fine. I can recover Sunday, Monday. It's just making sure that I have those days to recover, because otherwise, I'm going to end up getting sick, and then I'm going to be big bummed. Like I said, I want to make sure I can make time for the people that I care about. Similarly, I want to reach out to the people who I might not have the chance to see. Just make sure I'm still connecting, I'm still talking to them, I'm still putting in the effort to make sure that I know what's going on in their life, how they're doing, just so we're still connected. I'm getting excited because not only am I going to Ireland with Ariana, the following week I'm going to Florida to spend some time with my cousins for St. Patrick's Day. We've been doing this for 4 years now. We go down to Florida where they live, and we go to their St. Patrick's Day street fest in their town. We've been going for the last 3 years. This will be the 4th, and it's so much fun. I'm so excited to see them, to do the parade, and then to get to be in the sun. This is the first year that I haven't gone somewhere warm in the wintertime. Last year, Hannah and I went to Costa Rica for New Year's and spent 10 days in Costa Rica, so we came back with a tan, and I was begging for snow then. But now that I've been here for the winter nonstop, and the only places I've gone are places that are also in winter, and so I am ready for some vitamin D. I am ready to see some sunshine, which is also another reason why I'm out here walking, because it's the only time I get to kind of see the sun. Now that it's February, the sun is rising earlier and setting later. So there's a little bit more daylight. When I get out of work, it's not pitch black, which is nice. And right now, I know I'm in the shade, but the sun is out. There is not a cloud in the sky. And I just get to enjoy. When I came out here the other day with my parents, we saw 2 owls. They were this big. Their wingspan was this big. It was so crazy. I couldn't believe it. Mom kept saying she sees them, she hears them. I'm yeah, so cool, whatever. But then I actually got to see it, and I was like, okay, I get the hype. Super cool. Guys, I'm actually sweating. 7 degrees out, and I guess a snowsuit is too much. My face is cold. I don't have time for a long, long walk. What time is it? Oh, we got plenty of time. But I do feel like in the summer, it's just easier to see people. I don't know if it's because of the weather, and you could do more group activities. But in the wintertime, I feel like I don't get to see people that I want to as much. So I am excited for that portion. We're big hosts at my house. We like to throw parties, especially in the summer. Or not even parties, just having people over for dinner, doing a fire. We just like to have people over. So in the winter, it's a little more challenging because everyone's inside. So I'm very excited to start hosting. And if you've watched any of my other videos, I've been slowly buying stuff. Ooh, let's go this way. So pretty. We haven't gone this way yet. Well, I've been slowly buying stuff for a future apartment. Oh, there's the sunshine. And so, like I just said, I grew up with a family who liked to host people. So in my apartment, I've been thinking about different ways of how I can host for people. So I'm very excited to have my own space to be able to invite people over, maybe start a book club, just have like little dinner parties. I'm huge into painting, so I'd love to make banners and just make everything an occasion, because I think, why not just celebrate life? I love that. So, guys, I think this is a dead end. I don't know if we can walk through the woods together. I don't know if Barry can handle it. Can you handle it, Barry? This is actually where we saw the owls. I think I probably won't see the owls just because Barry's a little loud. Oh, we can't go through here. Come on. We have to turn around. Yeah, so this week, let's do a little recap. I'm going to be mindful about resting, listening to my body, make sure I'm getting the sleep that I need. I'm going to be mindful about my social media use. I use social media at work because that's my job, so I try not to do it excessively outside of work. So I'm going to get up in the mornings and I'm going to read rather than scroll. And then at night, I do read before bed as well, but also while I'm sitting on the couch, if I'm watching TV, I want to crochet rather than having a little screen in my hand and a big screen on the TV. The other thing I'm going to be mindful about is seeing all the people that I want to, making time for the people that matter. I think that's like the least I can do. And then also making time for the people who are a little farther in distance, so texting them, calling them, little things like that. But I'm really excited to just be outside. I feel like I haven't had the chance to. We had a huge snowstorm this past weekend, but it snowed Saturday into Sunday. But then when Sunday hit, after it snowed 10 inches, it just rained and sleeted all day, so you couldn't even go outside. So that's why everything is ice, because it's rained so late in the day that everything just froze over. I was talking to my nail tech last night, and she had gone away for the weekend. And when she came back to pick up her car at the bus stop, it was completely frozen solid. She said it took them an hour to get their car out of the ice. I was like, girl, you're better than me. I would have just left my car and got an Uber and gone home, because that's insane. But even in seasons like this, you got the right clothes, not so bad. I'm literally sweating. But the ice is so hard. Like, it's fluffy underneath, but the top layer is just straight up ice. So now I'm going to go back home, get ready for work, pack my lunch. I got another full week ahead of me, and I hope you're excited for your full week. Sometimes work can be a little daunting. I want to say especially in the winter because it gets so dark, but honestly, even more in the summer because it's so nice out and you just want to be enjoying the summer rather than being at work. So whatever time of year it is that you're watching this, work can be challenging. However, I've been putting it into my mind that working is so that I can do stuff that I really love. I work so that I get to go experience Ireland. I work so I can go see my cousins in Florida. A lot of people do have a job that they're very passionate about, but for the people who don't, that's okay too. You're allowed to work just to do the things that you want to. Your life doesn't have to be work. I think with American culture, we're very driven and they want us to work. But I think we should sometimes just listen to European countries. They work, but they also make a lot of time for play, a lot of time for enjoyment. When I was in Paris, Sarah and I were like, oh, we'll just get on the train at 10, like everyone will be at work. No way. People are just getting to work at 10 a.m. Not shocking at all, Barry ran out of battery. But what I was saying was that in Paris, in France, and I bet in I haven't gone to too many European countries yet, but what I know is that they have a very healthy work-life balance, and I just think that's something maybe we should implement. Being mindful that our life isn't just work. We're allowed to enjoy the stuff outside. We don't have to work ourselves to the bone, you know? But happy Sunday, happy morning mindfulness to you guys. I hope that you get to accomplish everything you want this week, and I hope you get some outside time, and I hope you get to see the sunshine. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.